Hi YouTube. I've got another video for you. I've also changed my background picture. The last one I did was a painting of mine, and here's another painting of mine. As you can probably guess, I really like rainbows. Um, so anyway, the video I have for today is about early warning signs. And there's a siren outside. Um, Early warning signs for depressive and manic episodes, and also about the distinction between symptom and state, which I'll explain in a minute. Everyone has different early warning signs to their episodes, but whatever they are, it's important that you identify them and be cognizant of them so you can recognize when you have an episode coming on and cut it short before it really goes into full gear. So here are some early warning signs for depression. Loss of interest in activities you generally find pleasurable, fatigue or decreased energy, doing any little thing feels unbearably difficult, diminished activity or social withdrawal, sleeping too much or not being able to sleep, unexplained aches and pains, weight loss or weight gain, or decreased or increased appetite, unexplained sadness that won't go away, feelings of guilt, worthlessness, or indifference, lowered self-esteem or heightened self-criticism, a sense of hopelessness or despair, irritability, anxiety, or anger, slowed thinking, movement, or speech, or inability to concentrate, disorganized or inability to make a decision, impaired memory, increased focus on death or mortality, suicidal thoughts or ideation, thinking or planning about how suicide would be committed. So, if you have any of these early warning signs, you better be on the lookout for depression. You might want to tell your therapist or your psychiatrist about it so that you can knock out a depression before it ever really sets in. So here are some warning signs for mania. Increased energy or sense of restlessness, decreased need for sleep, rapid or pressured speech, i.e. you can't stop talking, inappropriate impulsive speech or behaviors like being overly honest and open, overspending on shopping sprees, vacations, and so on, taking on new tasks and projects, thinking and entering into lots of schemes and grand ideas, increased sexuality, possibly including inappropriate sexual behavior or promiscuity, impaired concentration, racing thoughts, typically jumping from one idea to another, also called flight of ideas, excitability or irritability, anger or hostility, inflated self-esteem, which is feeling like you're special than everybody else or having special powers or insights, which is also called grandiosity. So again, if you're having any of these symptoms or warning signs, be on the lookout for a manic episode on the horizon. Call your psychiatrist or doctor. See about maybe having your meds upped, or if you're not on meds, see about getting on some. So that's about all I have to say about warning signs, other than a big question that I have. My question is, I've had warning signs of both depressive and manic episodes without feeling either depressed or manic. So are those just flukes? If I'm having a whole bunch of manic symptoms, is it possible that I'm not actually manic? Or is it a sign that I'm headed toward a manic episode? That's the boat I'm in now. I've been having racing thoughts, excitability, lack of need for sleep, taking on too many new projects, including this YouTube account, and increased energy, which are all on the warning sign list, but are also symptoms of mania. So what's the deal? Am I manic now even though I don't feel how I felt when I was having a manic episode? Am I just hypomanic? Or am I just working my way toward an episode? Or, on the depressive side, if I were socially withdrawn, achy, slowed down, and disorganized, would I technically be depressed even if I didn't feel down or traditionally depressed? Would I just be headed toward a depressive episode, even though I already have a bunch of depressive symptoms? So overall, my question is, when does a symptom or a bunch of symptoms become a state? In other words, when does having a bunch of symptoms of a depressive or manic state mean that you're having a manic or depressive episode? So that's my question. I look forward to your answers, and please do comment. That's all I've got for today. Thank you.